Hey guys and gals, this is Jim, aka Korvac for Minecraft anyways. Yeah, I'm trying out my fishing pool in 1.7.2 and it's not working. Not sure what's up. I tried actually filling the entire thing up with sand and repopulating it with water. That did not seem to reset it. I don't get the normal new fishing mode, which is when you fish now you get like these little fish bubbles that kind of a green tinge little thing approaches your hook and then sucks it down, and then you know that essentially you're going to catch a fish. So you get kind of a pre-warning now. Plus now you can catch things like spell books and bowls and junk, different kinds of fish now. They have clownfish and other type, but not in Atlantis map. Alright, so what's this video about? Well, we're going to do a little video of essentially going down into the dungeon, and I have emptied out all my inventory to show you basically what I would bring down if I was going dungeon adventuring. So obviously I would bring my sword, and I'm going to replace that. I'd bring my bow, which has punch 2. I'd obviously bring some arrows, a crafting table, even though what really, you should definitely have wood. An axe, a decent axe. Is that the best axe I have? Let's go ahead and bring that. What else? Let's see. A shovel, sure, why not? Definitely a bucket. Food. Put my food in my normal spot there. And anything else on here? Not really. It's not really necessary. Maybe maybe flint and steel if I really needed it for something. If I wanted to go into the nether at some point and I needed to create a gate. But, you know, otherwise I'm actually going to not put that, because what you don't want to bring, this is what you want to bring back with you, right? All the stuff you're going to get from going down into a dungeon and gathering up all those resources. So, I'm kind of inspired to do this because I watched Pointy Haired Jedi's video today where he went down into a larger area of dungeon. And he did a decent job. I actually learned a few things from him, but since I've been playing this game for an awfully long time, well, just randomly looking through chests here, I actually bring some dirt with you too. Just good to always have some dirt. You can always throw it away. All right, so down we go into our dungeon. Take the speedy route, and of course there's always these guys in somewhere over here. Flopping around. He's up here, I guess. So I'm not going to turn away this free XP. Where is he? Is he down here? No, he's back over this way. Down there? He's in an odd place. Never quite find him when I need to. Sounds like he's above me, but I think he's below me. Anyways. Alright, so we're not going to get distracted. We're not going to get distracted by these guys, though. We're going to head off into new, as yet unexplored areas of our lower dungeons here. And I'm going to give you some tips and tricks of the trade that I have learned after many, many hours of playing Minecraft. There may be some good things you can learn, and now I got to remember where this place is, though. Is it this way? I know it's this general direction. Maybe it's up here. I think it is. I did clear out some of this area, but I didn't go extremely far. I got to a point and then I stopped. Is it down here? So we're essentially getting pretty far away from I think it's down here. Yeah, I went a little. See, yeah, here's a whole new chasm, and there's all this stuff down here, and I think there's going to be more tunnels and all sorts of things. So, all right, let's start with step one. When you're down in an unexplored area like the ones I'm in now, the one thing I should have brought with me, which I didn't bring with me, is torches. You're going to need torches, and you're going to need wood. So, if you're in a abandoned mine shaft, whatever, you can always get wood, because wood is pretty plentiful in terms of all the stuff around you. So the first thing you're going to want to do is gather wood. And this wood will allow you to obviously create torches, create all sorts of anything that requires wood, create picks. So axes are very useful in abandoned mine shafts. Abandoned mines, I should say. I think that's what the way Minecraft calls them. And I actually usually clean up everything. I clean up these things. But again, with an axe, you can get rid of this stuff quick. You try to do it with a pick, it's going to take forever. But a nice steel axe is very good at this. This has a benefit too of kind of, if you clean up these tunnels, you kind of know where you've been and so forth. I'm actually going to set up my crafting table right here. A good thing about darkness and something to know about darkness. See all these torches in here? This is a little bit of overkill. I'm going to go ahead and move this torch, or these, whatever, I have 2 torches. I'm going to move them over into here. I don't do the left-right thing like that Jedi does. If you watched his videos, it is a good idea. I've tried it before, and I'm kind of just not good at it. I always seem to move around too much, and I forget which side's which. Okay, so what am I missing? Well, I'm missing a couple of things. I'm missing a pick. I didn't bring a pick with me. That's really annoying. Did I bring anything that can be useful that I could use as a pick? No, I just got an axe and a shovel. So, unless I'm just going to stumble across something here. Oh wow, that's the wrong way. We don't want to go that way. That's the unexplored way. I go back up this way. So, lesson 1, don't go down into a mine area without a pick, because at least you need a wood pick. I can't even, I could create a wood pick. What am I thinking? Never mind. Scratch everything I just said. I was being a moron. I can make a wood pick, just like I did. Because as long as you have wood, you're fine. Wood is the essential building block to everything in Minecraft. Okay, so get back to our little starting area here. All right, so we have wood. Let's go. So we have wood. We're going to create just a simple pick to get some cobblestone. And now there we go. We've started with our pick. Well, all we need to do is knock down some of these pieces of cobblestone. Enough to create our first cobblestone pick. Axe pick. This is probably more than I need, but okay. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and clean these up too, just because the only thing these are good for is actually stopping creepers. Sometimes they will actually like pin a creeper. But fence pieces are very useful because, number one, they're good to collect, actually. They're not completely useless, especially if you're in a regular mine, maybe if you're not in the Atlantis challenge map, but if you're in a regular Minecraft map, they can be useful, obviously, when you're trying to use fence. And fence actually costs a lot of resources, so at least a lot of sticks, anyways. All right, so now we've got cobblestone. We need to just go ahead and create a cobblestone pickaxe. And there we go. Okay, so now we're kind of ready to start here. Okay, let's get into an actual unexplored area. I'm going to go ahead and take this with me. Go back to where we were with that. Here we go. We're going into the unexplored mine shaft. Just going to collect a little bit of wood here as I go. Replenish what I used. Okay, now I have been in here, obviously. But there's an area here I have not been in, right? Right, somewhere here. Oh, no, actually. Have I been in all these areas? This is really annoying. Okay, so first of all, we're going to collect some coal. Coal is uber useful. Actually, I hear a zombie. Okay, once you have some coal, you have the ability to make sticks, obviously. You've got torches. Always put my torches right there. Okay, here's this way is pretty lit up. I was going to say earlier, This is a dark area, but it's not very dark. You always want to check a couple things, like check your options, check your video settings, make sure your brightness isn't turned all the way up. If your brightness is turned all the way up, like for some reason maybe you were playing and you said, can't see underwater, turn my brightness all the way up. Make sure you're not, when you're in a mine, make sure don't have it turned all the way up, because what happens is that you might accidentally leave a really, really dark area that's going to generate bad stuff that you don't want. So, all right, here's the point at which I think this turns into unexplored mineshaft area. Yeah. Okay, yeah, here we go. Dark that way. Okay, so when you run into things like resources, what you want to do is remove obstacles too. Oh, there goes my axe. I'm going to need to replace that. Let's go ahead and set up our little kind of home base right here for the purpose of this tutorial. Leave things like this out in the open so you can kind of see where they're at, because you might need them as a landmark at some point. That's always good to have. All right, going to make more sticks. That should be enough for now. And let's go ahead and make another stone pickaxe and an axe. Won't quite work as well as the steel one, but it'll work. Okay, so a couple things. When you find resources like this, get them. Wow, that didn't really do what I wanted it to do. So you may want to fill up some of these with something, dirt, whatever, just to kind of keep you from getting caught up. But let me find the example, kind of examples I wanted to find, and I probably won't get them either time here, will I? These weird, obviously kind of angled bits. I'll just go along and collect. So how about this one? This might provide me with a, nope, that one's just going to be 1, 2. All right, fine. Be that way. All right, how about this one? Okay, here's where I was chiding Jedi. This is what you want to do in these things. You want to cut these down so you can kind of see, and then usually I just get rid of all of them. Number one, it's nice to collect the wood, which you always need here. I just took down my torch. But it also decreases any potential areas where mobs are going to potentially come up behind you or generate in one of these dark spaces. So anyway, when you're down here alone, it's all about visibility, and little things like this do add to a lot of visibility, or at least the ability to see where your enemies may pop out from. Okay, I just heard something over on this wall. That maybe gave me a start. I'm gonna go back and mine this though, just to see if I don't get the example I was trying to get earlier. And probably not going to get it on this either, because this is a nice, easy to access pocket. That's what people who mine stuff call these pockets. There are all these shows now on American television over here on like Discovery Channel and such, and some of them are actually about ghosts. Like there's a show called Ghost Mine, but half of the show is actually about mining. Okay, so we have a spawner up there. Looks like a zombie spawner. Okay, so first tutorial that's going to be useful. How to deal with a zombie spawner. Alright, first things first. Let's, I wasn't able to do it there. Yeah, good. Alright, so use these points right here. Hold on, let me make sure my volume's not set up too high. No, volume. Music and sounds. Master volume, there we go. Let's turn this down to maybe 35% for the recording. Alright, good. Didn't want to drown myself out and you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. Okay, so now we can easily handle these zombies. I could have punched them with my hand, basically. I'm not sure why more of them aren't coming over here to my area. Oh, there it comes. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to be a bit more aggressive, apparently. Not sure why they're not, maybe their plotting knows they can't get through there now. Okay, here we go. I see this opening over here. Oop, whoa. See, one came up behind me. That's not good. How did he get up behind me? Huh. That's interesting. A little bit of a quandary there. I was going to say, let me get rid of more of these guys. More, of course, when you're near a spawner, more are going to keep spawning. If anybody's ever seen how a spawner works, basically it's pretty simple. We have a few over there. What you want to do is put up lights around the spawner like that, or destroy it with a pick. Either way. But once you put up lights around it, essentially like that, it stops spawning. Got a guy with some interesting headgears and stuff. Maybe we'll get some of this. Nope. And we have a creeper there. Why is he not heading towards me? That's weird. A little bit odd behavior from the creeper. Normally he would step out onto that rail and actually just come at me. Okay. Alright, so now we've worked into this area, which we were kind of close to over here. So we're really just kind of backtracking in some sense. I like to put up torches at the end so I know that that's a dead end. So at a dead end point I put up a torch so I can just look down there and see, oh, that's a dead end. Obviously there's a whole bunch of them in here, or something in here anyways. So again, dead end. Alright, so what do we have here? We've got, make sure that, sometimes you need to look at the ceiling areas, make sure that everything looks clean. Not seeing very much in the way of, coal or iron ore here. It's interesting. And I've got lots of spider webs, so you won't see me collecting any web material. Oh, what do we have here? We have redstone, some bread. We'll take the string. More bread. A saddle. Not sure we'll ever find horses. Again, if you're getting chests, use an axe. They go quick with an axe. Let's go ahead and eat. I'll hold on to this spawner in case I ever want to use it for some kind of experience grinder maybe or something. Oh, okay, so this is what we have. We have an area that goes down. Again, use your axe to see through these areas. And this is just a closed area essentially. But it does lead down obviously into another area I don't think we've explored. So in this scenario I'm just going to again grab this wood. And there's a regular spider. He can't get up. He needs 2 spaces, or actually 4 spaces all the way across. So that's good. Now there are cave spiders in these caves. Usually when you run into those you'll hear, because there's a lot of them, there's not going to just be one usually. And those can be very dangerous. They poison you, so if they poison you at the wrong time and you're getting attacked by, say, a creeper or a zombie, you're going to die. So be careful with the cave spiders. They're small, they're 1x1s, so they can actually fit through 1x1 holes, or single block holes. So that makes them dangerous too, because sometimes you leave, single block holes thinking, oh, other mobs can't get through there. But they can. I'm kind of tempted to take all this cool mossy block, which has got all the inscriptions on it here, so I think I'm going to do that. Oh, and look, there's some coal underneath. And that actually opens up into another area. One thing I wanted to point out is kind of like this stuff. See, like that piece right there, you don't need to walk into that space to get it. Just go into the corner and you'll get it. So even when you're mining ores and things, corner to corner works. It's if you were, say, on this level and it was down one that you'd have a problem getting it. You might get it that way, but probably not. But it saves you knocking out an additional block that you might not need, like an additional block of cobblestone or something when you're not really in need of any more cobblestone or whatever the scenario is. I'm going to go ahead and leave some of these up, the ones that the torches are on, and just leave those alone. Yeah, like that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this coal. And maybe open up this area down here that we can see. And then proceed from there. Again, you want to check around, light it up first, drop down, look both ways, kind of like crossing a street. Dead end point. But since there's coal here, we'll go ahead and get it. Can always use more coal. Coal to me is one of the most valuable resources to get. Mainly because I do a lot of conversion of cobblestone to stone. So you need a lot of coal to convert a lot of that kind of stuff. Or sand glass in this case. Or on this map. Okay, so again about darkness. That is plenty dark to spawn something. Nothing's going to spawn here while I'm standing here. But once I moved away, say 30 blocks or so, then sure enough, a creeper or something like that is going to spawn in this space. Of course, the caveat to that is that things don't spawn if there are already X amount of mobs in play. So if there are already a bunch of mobs nearby, then potentially nothing's going to spawn because we're maxed out on mobs. It's very complex, Minecraft. Let's see. So, what does that leave in the tutorial for exploring underground areas? Ah! Okay. Well, there's one good thing. Don't get yourself in front of a bunch of creepers. And if you do, why are they acting this way? This is a little odd. Try to sneak in a few shots like that one. Creepers work this way. You hit them. If you do not get away a certain distance, they will start expanding, which means they're going to blow up, obviously. Every time you hit a creeper, you need to back up. Because if you stay close to him, he will start to expand. And if you don't get far enough away, you'll see that he'll go all the way to a full size, or max. Oh, there's a little bat. Hello, little bat. Okay, so I've got some spiders over there. I'm going to utilize my... Oop, and I got a creeper twice, actually. Sometimes you can move in fast and hit him for a second shot, but... Spiders don't like arrows. It's hard to hit a spider who's moving up and down like that, because sometimes you don't... The game will show he's at a certain level, but he's not. Therefore, you aim at the area that he is, and he kind of disappears. But if he's sitting on the ground, usually, like if he's sitting still, he should be good. Okay, again, looking both ways. Checking for those creepers. See, if I'd done that earlier, though, the spiders would have been able to get... And speaking of creepers... Oh, 2 of them. Wow. Okay, I'm going to switch to bow and get a few... Oh, whoa. What do we got? A creeper generator? Yeah, there are no creeper spawners, so just FYI, you don't have to worry about those. Okay. One thing about your bow, if you have your bow extended and you... Another creeper. That was a bad shot, obviously. But if you want to, let's say you extended it, you pulled your bow and for some... Nice. For some reason, you pulled your bow like this, you don't want to shoot the arrow. Just move your mouse wheel and it'll move to, like, say, your sword, and that'll take off the arrow bit. Seems to be a lot of mobs here. It's a very mobby area. Okay, so let me deal with this guy. He's carrying a block. He wants to give me a block. Isn't that nice? Alright, so what we're going to do for this scenario is we're going to go up here and block this in. I'm going to go ahead and block it in totally, and we're going to deal with this little guy. Oh, I really don't like you guys. You move too fast. I'm going to put up some more lights, because I don't like the fact that this is all dark. We don't really know what's down. Oh, there's diamond. That's good. And this is a dead end. Yeah, those bats can sometimes throw you off because they will make a sound and you'll think, oh, there's a mob right there, but no, it's just a bat. Okay. Okay, here's a blocked off portion that I must have been at before. It's nice with the blocked offs will show you where you've potentially been. Like, for instance, probably didn't need to do that. But okay, there is a cave spider spawner down there. There are no cave spiders that I can hear. They could get through these holes easily. If there are any, they're probably at the other end and they've already generated. I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone for right now. I'm going to go ahead and knock this down because I assume that I've been over on this side. Let's see where we are. Alright, so we're back to kind of where we started with our little Minecraft, our little crafting table. Alright, so again, best way to not get lost in a mine area is to explore everywhere. This is one of those weird... Okay, we have now run out of torches, so I'm going to find a safe place, like right here, and I'm going to get some sticks. 16 sticks will make you 64 torches, provided you have over 16 coal. let's see. So we got that way's blocked off. This way went into this big area where they got a creeper down there. Take a lead shot on him. And then we'll go ahead and hit him with a sword and kill him once. Here he comes. Oh, he just died because he hit the lava. That's alright. Well, at least we got the... Things like lava and water obstructions can obviously be your friends. This actually looks like an area that... No, okay. I was going to say this looks like an area that Jedi was in earlier in his video today, but no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, there's some gold there. Let's go back. Sometimes this is my mistake. Sometimes I find areas with like diamond and stuff like we did earlier. Oh, okay. Obviously need a steel pickaxe for that. So when you need a steel pickaxe and you don't have one down here, obviously you need to make one. Where was that area? Was it down here? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and we won't lose ourselves here. We're going to make another crafting table because you can never have too many. I don't feel like going all the way back to the one I had. And what did I do with it? Put it right there. Let's actually put it up here at the top of this area, though. Yeah, we'll stick it right there for now. Okay, so you want to make a oven. And then in that oven, you want to cook some iron. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and, as long as we were using up iron, let's go ahead and mine some more. Redstone, you also need I'll go ahead and take this down and explore down here while we're in here. So there's stuff on the other sides of these walls. Let's go ahead and take a look. Could be a skeleton spawner. That's a lot of skeletons in one place. Sounds like they're maybe above me. Or are they below me? Usually you're going to find these dirt and gravel kind of pockets. They're usually very large. They don't always lead to anywhere, so don't expect, oh, there's going to be something at the end of this. Those sound like they're either above or below. Let's try below. They do sound like they're kind of over here, though. They must be above. Yep, they're above. Sounds a bit like a spawner. There comes one. Oh, darn it. Didn't want to do that. You can do this. This is kind of interesting. You can create, like, essentially a trap. If they fall in, they'll be stuck. Because they probably will fall in, essentially, with that distance fall, and they'll fall straight in. Sometimes they can fall and essentially not go straight in. As we've seen in a previous, maybe potentially previous video, or at least that upcoming video, of me making my skeleton spawner thingy doohickey. I was going to try to throw a torch up there, but now it would be kind of hard. Well, actually, it would have been hard before because there's nothing to throw it onto. Oh, wait, right there. Alright, we'll have to keep an eye out for that one. And I think I'm inclined to go ahead and seal that up for right now to some degree. More coal. Let's break a pickaxe. Okay, I think I've got another one, right? Yep. So, what things did we not cover yet? Oh, the one thing I did want to cover before we sorry, I went into silent mode. Okay, we're going to get our stuff and actually get this stuff too, because I don't think I'm going to be coming back here. interesting. Not sure I should leave that. That's the one that we, yeah, right. I know what that is anyways. All right, so we want to go down to get our diamond. Oh, I should have not done that yet, obviously. I need you. Okay, need some sticks. And we need some steel for a steel pickaxe. Did I just make... I didn't make a pickaxe, did I? Or did I put 2 there? Where is it? Yeah, it is. There it is. Oh, must have put 2 iron there. Okay. Iron pickaxe. I call it steel because it looks steel. Even in the regular game without the Doku craft, it looks steel. Look at all these diamonds. Now, oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I was meaning to aim at this corner one. Alright, well, I'll take 4 diamonds, that's for sure. Good job. Okay, let's get this coal while we're here. And then I'm going to teach you a nifty trick. Well, maybe not teach you, you might already know, but... Sometimes I definitely use iron pickaxes for all this because you can see the speed is a lot higher. And a diamond pickaxe, it's even higher. And sometimes, you know, this is a game of time. How much time do you want to spend to do certain things? And when you're mining like this, you may not want to spend that much time mining. Invariably, I always put like a light or something in there just to make sure it doesn't spawn anything and then blow me up. I just don't like to get blown up. Okay, so back to wherever we were. Was it over here? Yeah, over here. Okay, I'm going to arm my bucket. And I'm going to find the water source there. Maybe the one down here, actually. And I'm going to grab it. Water in a bucket can be very useful in a mine. Number one, you can use it for things like that. Look! Not only does it keep the creeper away, but it just knocked all of those pieces of railroad, which I don't have a space for, which I will make a space. What don't I want? That string. Go away, string. So now I have essentially something keeping the creeper away from me, and I can kill him at my leisure with my bow.